Sports betting brother, and hey, bring it up, and thanks for stopping by. My name is Boyd. I'm a sports betting market analyst with OddsJam.com, where I teach you how to bet like a pro. Today's topic is we want to talk about the different angles and different methods you can use to hunt and identify very good positive expected value MLB plays to make money in the major leagues here in the middle of May. It's just the sweet spot to make money in this market. So let's take a look. I've got several to show you, and hopefully it'll help you increase your ROI very, very quickly. All right, guys, so here we go. This video is mainly set up to talk to you about the hunt, the hunt for finding the positive expected value plays. And certainly at the tools tab here, you go to the positive expected value page. As mentioned in other videos too, I use the arbitrage page a lot, not necessarily to do arbitrage bets, but what I like to find is there's always going to be an arb to penny, and you can get some good value here at these other locations. And so usually there's a list a lot longer than just the one, but this is a good example of what I look for. I look to have the one penny, and then the outlier, this plus 103. That would be something I would take advantage of today. So then you could open up that market and take a look at the other sports books available. And again, the positive EV page here of at this location of bet openly. However, again, if you only have an account at FanDuel, which is pretty prevalent, again, you're not getting the best price, but you're getting sort of the answer to the test in theory on which route that would go. Because again, if they're at minus 112 and you're picking that up for under that price, you're beating a market maker in their price. That's kind of a good one. So then you would just add that to your bet tracker. You'd hit this and put in the amount of money that you wanted to wager on that particular scenario and hit save. So that's how you would use the arbitrage page, not necessarily for our bets, but to get clues and to find for other bet types. Now, the other one I want to show you a clue is if you're looking at the OddsJam fantasy screen, the optimizer screen, a lot of times you're going to have 55, 56, 57% chance to hit on these. And so that's a nice little edge. And I guess what I'm saying is, you're going to get these player prop bets. And so if you have a pitcher that's, looking like they're going to go over a certain amount of strikeouts, that speaks very, very well and very highly for that particular team, potentially even on a first five moneyline bet. Makes sense? So if again, the situation, Freddie Peralta does really, really well, gets over the 5.5 strikeouts, you got to consider if he's going to go a full game, that's going to be 5-6 innings. That's keeping the other team's score down. That means they have a good opportunity to win on the money line side of things. So you could go back in and research that first five money line Milwaukee Brewers game, and any value that might have, just because you notice you have a clue. You have a clue on the player prop screen that's giving you the indicator that that's a good possibility of happening. So you could reverse engineer that and go in here again and find the first half money line is what you would do. You could go to that market because, again, you would not get involved with the bullpens or the closers and things, but you could take a look at the Brewers. They're on the first five odds, minus 125. It's minus 121, so not pretty balanced. But that's how you kind of unwind and untangle clues to identify more positive edges over and above just using these tool tabs. The arbitrage, the little hole in the positive EV. You're getting a little bit deeper into the woods here with the odd screen. And, again, you're seeing the line movement here on these things. And so you're seeing direction. If this is at minus 170 a minute ago, it's gone down to minus 160. That means more money's coming in on the Yankees. So again, you might start to lean towards doing some research on the Yankee side of players for player props or possibly first half bets or first inning bets, things like that. When you get the direction and the flow of where the money's going. For example, on this one, the Atlanta Braves were 163 a little bit ago. Now they're 170. They've gone up from 164 to 1. So the money is, looks like the flow in the line is going that direction. And of course, you can always hit these tabs and open up the history of the line. So I just did this at Pinnacle. I'm sorry. So we open up the line history over here on the right, and you can see it's gone down toward this direction. You can kind of track and watch that as it's gone from about 7 hours ago at the minus 133, and we were all the way up to about a minus 155. So that's pretty amazing. You can track and trace that history there. Okay, see what direction that's going. Clear money movement on the Braves. So again, if you feel like that's a good move and you want to go over get minus 140 at play up, you're getting a very good price at play up. Check that out. That's how you use these tools to help you hunt and find positive EV in MLB. Okay, guys, there you go. A quick video on using the tools, using those tools to get the clues to put together some positive expected value bets with all the OddsJam tools. And I do have a class coming out, a Major League Baseball course and class where we really dive deep into doing all these things and having the daily heuristic set up so you can kind of set that up and really be efficient with your research and identifying these positive EV picks using all this data. And so if you'd like to get involved in that course, leave me a message down below. I'll get back to you on this unveiling and kind of release. It's be out in a couple of days, so not too much longer, and it's be ready to roll for you in that regard as far as a really in-depth course on that. But appreciate you stopping by. Let's go make some mathematical money.